Aaron Rodgers, the enigmatic NFL quarterback currently playing for the Pittsburgh Steelers, has long maintained a veil of privacy around his personal life, particularly when it comes to his romantic relationships. However, over the past year or so, he has occasionally let slip small details about his wife, whom he refers to as Brittani, prompting intense speculation and investigative efforts from media personalities and fans alike. Recently, hosts of the sports gossip show, Madeline Hill and Charlotte Wilder, announced during one of their episodes that they believe they have successfully pieced together the identity of this mysterious figure based on the breadcrumbs Rodgers himself has scattered. The podcasters explained their reasoning in careful but confident terms. They pointed to a close friend of Rodgers named Mike, who is a rapper. According to the details Rodgers has shared indirectly, Mike is married to a woman named Christy. Christy, in turn, is the sister of Rodgers' wife, making her a sister-in-law to the quarterback. Furthermore, there is a younger sister-in-law in the mix, a 20-year-old named Mia, whom Rodgers has described in glowing terms as the brains in the family. This Mia reportedly played a key advisory role when Rodgers was negotiating his most recent contract with the Steelers, offering insights that helped shape his decision-making during that process. Hill and Wilder emphasized that they had cross-referenced these clues with publicly available information and found correlations that matched real individuals fitting these descriptions. They stressed, however, that their goal was never to engage in doxing or invade privacy in an aggressive way. They acknowledged that Brittani appears to value her low-profile existence and has no desire to step into the celebrity spotlight. The host suggested that Rodgers might actually prefer for speculation to continue or even escalate, as it would allow him to pivot into his familiar role of criticizing the media for being intrusive and unethical. In their view, Rodgers has deliberately provided just enough information, enough to spark curiosity and investigation, while setting himself up to express outrage if anyone follows the trail to its conclusion. This dynamic paints Rodgers as a contrarian enigma, someone who thrives on challenging norms and controlling narratives. He drops hints that invite scrutiny, then uses any resulting attention as fuel to reinforce his long-standing complaints about media overreach. The podcasters argued that this pattern is consistent with his personality, a man who enjoys being unpredictable and who often positions himself as an outsider fighting against perceived establishment forces, even in his personal life. Rodgers has not yet publicly addressed the latest speculation or responded to inquiries from media outlets seeking clarification. His silence on the matter only adds to the intrigue surrounding his marriage. The story of Rodgers' relationship with Brittani unfolded gradually over time. It first came to light in December 2024 during an appearance on the Pat McAfee Show, where Rodgers casually revealed that he was dating someone new. He described the experience of being in love as profoundly positive, calling it a good feeling, boys, in his characteristic laid-back style. This admission marked a shift from his previous high-profile relationships, which had often played out in the public eye. Fans began noticing subtle signs in the following months. By May 2025, sharp-eyed observers spotted what appeared to be a wedding ring on Rodgers' finger during games and public appearances. He later confirmed the marriage in June 2025, stating that he and Brittani had tied the knot a couple of months earlier. True to form, he offered no further details. No photos, no venue information, no guest list revelations. The announcement was brief and matter-of-fact. When media interest inevitably surged, Rodgers pushed back strongly. He described the public's fixation on his wife's identity as sick and unnecessary. He contrasted this relationship with his past romances, with race car driver Danica Patrick, actress Olivia Munn, and actress Shailene Woodley, which had all been extensively documented and ultimately ended without leading to marriage. Those experiences, he implied, had taught him the value of privacy. Brittani, he explained, was someone who had never sought fame, never signed up for the celebrity lifestyle, and had no interest in participating in it. "I'm with somebody who's private, who doesn't want to be in the public eye," he told McAfee. "Didn't sign up to be a celebrity. Doesn't want to be a part of it." In July 2025, Rodgers opened up a bit more emotionally during another interview. He spoke about how meeting the right person can transform one's entire world in an instant. Having a partner who offers unconditional love behind the scenes, he said, is unparalleled. "When you meet the right one and you're with the right one, your whole world changes in a second," he shared. "And to have that person that unconditionally loves you behind the scenes, there's no better feeling in the world, and I have the most incredible wife." He expressed deep gratitude for her support, describing her as a stabilizing force and a rock at home. That kind of foundation, he noted, gives him the confidence to tackle anything on the field or off it.